college professor who worked at Caltech, the Thomas Jefferson University College of Law, and at a variety of local San Diego colleges. I now write and publish my mostly fictional titles as an independent, politically incorrect author. Like Orwell's quotation, when everybody's lying around you, when you tell the truth, you're a rebel, you're Anyway, so Chinawoman's Chance is a reflection, a play on Chinaman's Chance, which is kind of came into the general usage of English, meaning having little or no hope, because the railroad tycoons, the owners, industrialists, used to send the coolies, which they called the Chinese workers, immigrants, out with explosives in order to create the large holes required to run the trains through the mountains. And they would quite often be blown apart, doing that job. And so the saying was, man, he's got a Chinaman's chance of making it out of there. And so my term reflects the women who came to the United States at that time. And one of my main characters is Atoy, who was a historical character. And she made it out of Chinatown as a very successful madam, a prostitution madam. And so she is kind of an exemplar of this Chinawoman's chance. Clara was a feminist before there was a feminist movement. She won the legal rights of California women to attend law school and to work at any job they were qualified to work at. Despite not being able to attend law school herself, because she had to work to support her 5 children, she was the first woman admitted to the California bar. She later established the idea for and the reality of the first California Public Defender's Office. The PDO today defends the indigent and outcasts of society, which is paid for completely by the government. Sadly, and perhaps ironically, her years of tireless work to help the poor and to establish female independence ended in her death in Los Angeles in 1934 without a penny to her name. She was kind of an independent politically, so she would speak out for whatever party in the state was supporting the suffrage movement for women. And she didn't care if it was the Working Man's Party or the Republicans or the Democrats. If they were supporting women's rights, she spoke for them. And she was quite an orator. She married a Civil War veteran, and he was a philanderer. In fact, he left his 5 children for a younger woman in San Jose and left her, So she used to lie and say that she was a widow rather than telling the truth. So, because pressures against women being without, a husband were a lot more stringent, than they are today. Readers today, I think, are adverse to conflict because they've been conditioned by the media to, think everything might be offensive or, become that we shouldn't show certain things or listen to certain reality being portrayed. And I think, you need to suspend your disbelief in fiction, certainly, but you also must be open to learn about history. Because as Santayana said, if we don't learn from history, we're going to repeat the same mistakes. And we're certainly trying our darndest in the United States to do that.